Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe. What is up, YouTube? It's your boy Pizza Maker 8000 back with another Toontown Corporate Clash video. Now I'm gonna go on a little rant, man, and talk about Chloe, the new CJ replacement, the new Lawbot HQ boss. Now, the main thing for me, man, there's a lot of things. I want to start off with the reward. Of course, we had a dog shit reward before, being, you know, summoning buildings, summoning cogs, etc. Now we got this new thing called C&D, or Sue, I guess is another name for it. And this has got to be the worst reward. So I'm going to show you guys what Sue does. You throw a fucking book at the cog. Seize and desist is what it says. So basically the cog is kind of lured for 5 rounds. 5 rounds, what I've been told, and they say, this is my first time ever using it. I've seen everybody use it, and they say it's lured for 5 rounds, but if you attack it, it doesn't become unlured. It still can attack you, whatever the case may be. And just to me, like, what the fuck, bro? Like, this is, like, everything. I love 1.1 update. The 1.1 update has a lot of cool stuff, and, like, but the fact that this is the reward we get, bro, and not only that, so listen to this. So basically, if you break it down, they did the same thing with fires. It's 1/3 of the cog's level. So for a level 6, it costs you 2 C&Ds to throw at this motherfucker to get him stunned. And it's just like, bro, why would I want to sit through a 30-minute battle to have this weak-ass reward? I mean, this reward is not good at all. I don't see any benefit of ever having this reward. You know, you could say, oh, well, it's for soloing, this and that. It only does one fucking cog at a time. If they were to do multiple cogs at the same time, yeah, it might be useful. Or, you know, do multiple cogs. Even if it's for 2 rounds, it could be useful. Or maybe you could hit 2 cogs at the same time, like the left and right, or whatever the case may be. Just to, but 1 cog? Bro, this is shit, man. Like, I really don't ever see myself using these. And I just feel like, especially late game, you know, CJ, this is, or not CJ, fucking sorry, the Chloe, this is a late game type of, you know, boss battle. Why would I ever need this late into the game other than for soloing? You want stuff to help you later in game, like a fire. And then they even fucked up the fire, but that's for a whole entirely new video, man. But just this, to me, Sue has got to be the worst thing. The C&D has got to be the worst reward they could have come up with. You know, I'm glad they changed the reward from the CJ, because the CJ definitely needed to revamp in rewards. But for what they chose, I really don't see, like, much of a difference. People are even saying they'd rather go back to the other shit reward instead of having this shit reward, which makes me think this reward is even more shit for having this shit ass reward. I don't like it. I want to hear, before I even talk about the rest of the shit, do you guys like C and D's, or whatever the fuck they call it, cease and desist? You guys like them? Do you guys think that they should be revamped, how they should be reworked? Or do you know, let me know down below. Then we're going to go on to talk about the cannon round. Now, the cannon round, apparently, I didn't get to play it before post, you know, Mac working on 1.1, but everybody's saying they made it even better now than it was before. It used to be super shit. Now it's just shit, not super shit, but just regular shit. And basically, when you're trying to control and fight the cogs and, you know, hit them with the cannons to get your new sound gag on the bottom to use later in the boss battle, the controls are super, super wonky. You know, the controls are very terrible. It's like I don't know, the controls don't work correctly. It's like when you're doing the cloud shit, you go up, it doesn't really go up. It kind of like, it's just like, it's very, very shitty. Like the way that it handles, I don't like it at all. Another thing I think should be implemented into this is having something like, if a cog gets hit, it has like a 3 or 4 second cooldown or something like that, so it doesn't explode, so multiple people can hit that same cog, because everybody I know wants to do 4-mans, because if you do an 8-man, it's almost impossible to get anything above an Auga, because you're hitting, everybody's all trying to hit cogs, everybody keeps hitting the same cog, this person stole my cog, this person stole my cog, and it just makes it impossible. If they would put, like, you know, this guy, if you can hit it, and within 4 seconds, if anybody else hits it, you know, you still get the points. That way it makes, like, not everybody be forced to do a 4-man, because now the only time I ever run is doing a fucking 4-man, you know. Next, the other thing I don't like, and again, this is all my personal opinion. If you guys don't like or don't agree with it, I don't give a fuck, okay? You know, at the end, the thing I really don't like is, you know, the fact that it just falls off just like the VP. It just feels super unoriginal in my opinion. You know, I like the boss as something different, but I just feel like the way that they exit at the end and she falls down and screams and shit just like the VP does, and, you know, throws his fucking hands back. I just feel like they could have come up with something better than that, than the floor opening and falling off a ledge or falling in a hole just like the fucking VP did. Just feels extremely super unoriginal if you ask me. Other than that, you know, playing it is pretty fun. You know, you go through, you get new gags, you get new, you know, more sound, and you lure the cogs in using some type of little shit. You say you stink or over here or whatever, then they come. You break the cogs with your sound in front of the CLO, and it damages her and knocks her back into traps. Cogs can also take the traps and break them, so you have to be wary of that. It'll give you notification on your screen saying there's a cog breaking a trap, whatever the case may be. Other than that, has 2 rounds of fighting cogs, which I like. I just feel like the reward is probably the worst thing for me, man. Like, of course, this reward itself was absolute dog shit. The fact that this was ever implemented, period, just blows me. I don't know, man. And then also another thing, it's like, damn, where'd all the ones go that we had before? Like, I had hella summons, summon buildings, summon factories, all that shit. It's all gone. It's like, damn, they didn't give us no type of, had 6 summon buildings and 11 summon invasions, but, yeah, we're not going to give you anything to, make up for it. Like, we're taking this reward away instead. See, Clash Royale, I play it, right? They take out this thing called the healing spell. But if you had your healing spell up to level 11, level 13, the new card that they did to replace that got to stay level 13. They should have at least converted, if they were to say, hey, 6 summons equals, X amount of C and Ds, or, 4 C and Ds equal, 1 cog summon or 1 building summon or something. Just something to, pay you back for just having that shit instead of it just going to waste. And you could have said, oh, well, you should have used it all before the event. That's bullshit, bro. That to me, that's just super silly. This I don't know, the way that this thing works. And people are saying that it used to be a lot more buffed, it used to be a lot harder. Now it's too easy, and they're trying to find a middle ground. Of course, I didn't get to play before because, fuck Mac on 1.1. Still fuck Mac on 1.1. You can't even update the launcher to try to get in this goddamn game. But let me know what you guys think. Do you guys honestly like the CLO? I personally like the idea of it. I like kind of how it works, but there's a lot of stuff they could make it 10 times better if it were to be reworked, especially the rewards, especially the cannon round, and shit along those lines, man. Let me know down below. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe. It's your boy Pizza Maker 8000. I'm out.